Alright guys, massive 2.7 character update for today's video. Very recently, we finally got the official drip marketing for Galbrena in Wuthering Waves, giving us confirmation on a release date, element, and weapon. And with brand new info and updates, we now have an early kit preview of what this character is all about when it comes to her gameplay. So for this video, let's go over the latest drip and also check out all the early info that we have on this character. And if you guys want to be kept updated on everything WUWA, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and put those notifications on. The closer we get to 2.7, the more info we'll have about it, and I'll be keeping you guys updated right here on the channel. I'm also giving out a bunch of free Lunite subs to you guys on the channel for recently hitting 25k subscribers, so big thanks to you guys who watch my videos and sub to the channel. The winners will be posted in the community post. But alright, let's not waste any time and get right into it. First, let's go over her brand new drip marketing that came out yesterday, basically the second part of the drip, giving us confirmation on her weapon and element. So with that, Galbrena is officially confirmed to be a fusion element character and her weapon being a pistol weapon. So she's now a pistol fusion DPS character with her expected role of being a main DPS. Now I feel like even before the drip marketing, that was very obvious of her being a fusion DPS, especially comparing it to Kyon the swordsman. We really didn't have much clue of his element and weapon, but thankfully they revealed it shortly after Galbrena's drip, and he's now confirmed to be an arrow sword character. But now going back to Galbrena, as Galbrena is looking like a pretty amazing character that deals heavy attack damage, and on top of that she also has some attacks that count as echo skill. She can attack an enemy with multiple types of skill, increasing their own damage by a certain amount, and she also has a specific state when she utilizes teammates' echo skills to gain stacks, as well as the use of different Galbrena skills. So she seems like a very interesting character, and since we have the early kit preview, let's go over it in this video and see what she's all about. Alright, so pulling up a good kit breakdown and explanation of the latest info, this kit breaks down into several sections like the basic attack, heavy attack, her resonance aberration, inherent skill, outro skill, things that the original kit did not specify, so we'll make it a lot clearer. Starting off with her basic attack. So Galbrena can perform up to 4 consecutive attacks. The final hit, the heavy attack, deals significant damage. So with her final basic attack hit is going to be doing some pretty big numbers. Next up we have Sinful Flames. This is Galbrena's special ability. She can hold up to 100 stacks of this flame. Basic attack, heavy attacks, and resonance skill all generate the Sinful Flames. So this is how you fill it up to gain all the needed stacks for when you want to use her resonance aberration, which will then consume these stacks to increase her damage. This gives a good picture of what her gameplay is going to be. You want to be using a bunch of basic attack, heavy attacks, and resonance skill to all generate these Sinful Flames and then boost the damage of her ultimate when the gauge is full. Next up we got the resonance skill called Encroach. This is an attack that involves a forward leap following a backward leap. It deals damage and of course generates the Sinful Flames. We got the other resonance skill called Hell Strike. This is a follow-up to the first one that consumes Sinful Flames for an enhanced attack. If she has enough flames, she can replace her basic attack with a stronger one, which is called Hell Strike. Galbrena also has an enhanced mid-air attack, which is after a basic attack, she can perform a mid-air attack that consumes Sinful Flames. Additionally, she has an enhanced evasion attack. If she successfully dodges an attack, she can perform an enhanced evasion attack, which includes other skills and abilities. Alright, then here we have the Demonic Overload. This is her main mechanic. She enters this state after using a resonance aberration. So there we have it. She does have a transformation mechanic. She enters a special state to enhance herself. Her basic attacks and resonance skills are replaced with more powerful versions. These new versions are called Seraphic Execution and Pyro Slash. So there we have it, her main mechanic. She is going to be a transforming character upon the ultimate, and this is most likely her form with Fiery Wings, where she gains enhanced skills. So that's going to be pretty cool to see once we get the official gameplay. Alright, next up we have the resonance aberration called Afterflame. This is her ultimate ability that makes her enter the Demonic Overload state, the state that we just read, and her next attack consume all her Sinful Flames to increase their damage. She can even exit this state at will. Next up, the inherent skill So inherent skill, these are passive bonuses that permanently increase her damage and give her additional effect. So I guess we don't have the exact multipliers or bonuses that the inherent skill provide yet, but all we know is that it'll be giving her more damage, a higher damage increase, and additional effects. Once we get the full kit, I'm sure that will be revealed. But for now, this is just a small kit preview to see how her gameplay is going to work. Next up, Burning Drive. This is a bonus to her resonance skill. If she has enough resonance energy, she can then get boost to her damage. Then we also have the Sinful Fury, which is also something else that she gains. This is a bonus to her resonance aberration. When she casts it, she gets an immediate boost to her damage. So basically a lot of different effects that will allow her to do a lot more damage. Truly seem like the role of a main DPS with all the damage that she might be getting from all these different effects. Again, we don't have the multipliers, so we don't know how much damage she's going to do, but so far she seems like a pretty interesting character. Alright, lastly we have the Hellfire Aberration. This is a bonus that increases the damage of her resonance skill and resonance aberration. So another damage boost to resonance aberration and skill. Depending on the multiplier boost, she could be doing a ton of damage, possibly one of the highest DPS that we've ever seen in the game. So in short, Galbrena seems like a pretty strong fire gun main DPS character who then relies on building up stacks and acquiring something called Sinful Flames with her basic attack and resonance skill, so she can then consume it to additionally boost her basic attack and resonance skill, and on top of that, use her resonance aberration to enter a powerful state called Demonic Overload, which is going to be her special form with fiery wings. To do a lot more damage, she will consume the Sinful Flames to greatly increase the damage of all her attacks. So yeah guys, Galbrena's gameplay looks pretty insane. Really looking forward to when her gameplay comes out. That's going to be pretty hyped to see. Now additionally, we also have Galbrena's weapon, so might as well take a look at that since we have it. Alright, pulling up her weapon info, the weapon is called Light and Shadow Twin, with a attack of 587 and a crit damage main stat of 48.6%. For the weapon effect, it increases attack by 12%, and when dealing heavy attack damage, increases echo skill damage by 20%. And additionally, when using an echo skill, you will then increase heavy attack damage by 20%, and when both effects are active at the same time, damage dealt ignores 8% of the target's defense. So looking pretty good. This is exactly what she wants. Heavy attack damage and increase in echo skill damage, both 20%. And then if you got both the effects at the same time, some nice defense shred. So looking pretty good. And of course, her being a main DPS, she wants as much crit rate and crit damage as possible. So the crit damage main stat is going to be some pretty big help to reach those high crit damage requirements. But yeah guys, there we have it. All the latest kit info, the gameplay info, and the weapon info for Galbrena. She's looking pretty insane. You guys let me know down below. Are you planning to pull for this character or save up for future banners? Let me know what your plans are down below. But this will conclude all the info for today's video. So if you guys did enjoy, like the video, subscribe, put those notifications on, as we should be getting a lot more news on the 2.7 banners very soon. And I got you guys covered 24/7 right here on the channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.